I'm stuck in the precision wheel alignment stage, whatever, mental illness. Uh, I have not done the Miata since I didn't have lost access to my classroom when I retired. No more Hunter Hawkeye Elite machine. And I think it had been a while since I had it in there at all. It might have been 4 years since I've done alignment. I put these tires on since then. I noticed my steering wheel is crooked a little bit. And with these 205/50 tires, there's a lot of effort to come off and straight ahead. It's a tiring car to drive now with the stock tires and the daisy wheels. It was just finger light perfect. So I've been meaning to do this. Started messing with the Porsche with the tire wear. No tire wear at all in this car. And I've refined my alignment procedure with the smart racing products, smart string, smart camber. I wanted to share. So let's see. Let's start with the simple stuff. I kind of see this. I use a Sharpie to mark the heck out of everything. I like this is tube F. There's goes into slot F. I got them all marked, so I take it apart. It works, and I have Porsche right rear, and underneath the F there is Miata right rear. I Sharpied it so I can assemble it easier and quicker. I like putting the strings as close as possible. Okay, let me talk about measuring. Because, yes, using a ruler to measure the string from the hub or from the wheel to the string, rulers don't fail. Rulers don't go out of zero. They don't lose true. Unless you grind it on or something. Well, on the Porsche, which has 0.35 of a millimeter tolerance, on the ruler here, you got millimeters. And I couldn't set the string in tight enough. Like on the Miata there, we're like 10 or 15 millimeters out. There are gradations below single millimeter. You kind of see that on this. This is the ruler that Smart Racing Products sent. But once you get in the Miata, on the Porsche, I'm out in the 80, 90 millimeter range. It's just full millimeter. So it depends how you hold your head is what the reading is. You can't get fractionals of millimeter. I bought the kit. They call this their world's most accurate toe angle measuring tool. The toe tool. Yeah. It's a digital dial indicator. And amazingly enough, it comes back to the same. Can you see this? You got a zero. It comes back to the same zero every time. Only thing is it's spring loaded. And yes, it has different links I can put on here. I was using one for the front or rear, another one for the front. But I could never get it exactly right on the string and see what the number was because it just, I'm going to try to hold, I can't go between one and, yeah, I'm just barely touching it and it moves. This might be the most accurate thing in the world, but I can't read it and see it at the same time I'm measuring. So I can watch the string too. Like, all right. I had, for years, a Amazon special digital caliper. I can put the metric. Let me zero it. We're at zero or one. Yeah, zero. You take it all the way out. Take it back in again. What? It won't. This was several wasted days on the Porsche trying to figure out why are my alignments never the same. Yeah, that zero, it doesn't hold zero. Zero it again. Take it out to 70 or 80. Come back in again. Oh, this time it worked almost. It got to 80 again. 90, it's never the same. This is a cheap caliper. I am not going to put a link to that. Speaking of links, yes, remember the Amazon affiliate program? And I bought all this stuff on Amazon. Uh, there's a link in my description to some of these products. You buy, I get a small percentage. You pay the same price. But I had to tell you that. It's also going to be written in my description. All right. So I went to Smart Racing Products website, and they said they use the eye gauging digital micrometer or caliper. And yes, I know a micrometer is more precise than a caliper, but for what we're doing on the measuring the string, see this. This one holds 0. It'll go out to 80 or 120. It holds 0. This one works. This is the one that Smart Racing Product sells. Of course, there's Smart Racing over here. This was on Amazon. Same model. It's whatever model it is. I'll put a link in. This one works. Only thing is, when I'm measuring, I'm going to show you in a second on the car. When I'm measuring, I can never get, it's almost too touchy for me. And I tried adjusting the screw to make it so it doesn't move as much. I started looking into it. And I might do a whole another video about measuring devices. Because with my lathe over there and my normal things, I just steer it. They're the best. Well, I did not know that the little gears in here that turn the dial on the dial caliper are set for inches. Most of the ones you buy are set for inches. If you get one that does inches and has another wheel for millimeters, the accuracy is 0.02 millimeters because there's 25.3 millimeters per inch. Is that what it is? 25.3, 25.2, 25.4, whatever it is. It's close enough that if you put a dial on for an inch, you can make it so that the gauge comes out right, but the accuracy is bad. This is the only purpose-built metric dial caliper I could find, and between this, the digital eye gauging one, and my actual metal ruler, I get right on, and I find this most accurate. So let me show you how I'm doing that. I'm going to get you zoomed in. We'll do that here. So, how much can you see? Probably enough. There's the string. Using a dial caliper, you could put the end down there and close in on it like this. And you can see when I get to it, the string moves just a little bit. Right there. That one measures 14.34. Only thing is, this tip has little sharp edges on it. It'll scratch the wheel. I found out. Yeah, oops. So measuring this way from the end of that to the inside, this side of the inside one, it's the same thing. What did I say we're at? Why am I not moving? What did I say before? Go ahead and repeat. Oh yeah. Well, I also found very helpful. I don't have it on right now. Well, that's 1410, is a headlamp. 1410. You put this in. We got just enough room to do this. Starts to move. I got 1430 that time. But each method, I get different measurements. And that's kind of weird. I prefer what I just did, using the end. Let me get over here. Using the end are the using this against the wheel and the inside of this, I get consistent measurements time to time when I do it. I like that. Okay, that's toe. Camber, with the smart camber, yes, it is made so you're supposed to be able to bend this thing down a little bit and it'll hold up there. Sometimes it doesn't. I have found that a bungee cord, whoop, that goes on the wrong side. Real simple bungee cord. Yes, it's messing up right now, the string, but we're at 1.4 before, pushing on it, we're 1.4. It'll hold it while I'm doing the adjustments, if that makes sense. And it doesn't scratch my wheels, which I like. So that's two ways I've improved on what smart racing talks about, or at least what I've seen about that. Then you got the wheel and the wheel. I did a video not long ago about using straps to hold the wheel down on the Porsche. Well, turns out one of the straps was tighter than the other, and I did the whole alignment and the wheel was crooked. So I found, on Amazon again, there'll be a link in this, a steering wheel level. And you can see I'm right, the bubble's right between the lines that I drew to make it even tighter than what it was. And then I got a crankable, ratcheting, whatever you want to call it. You just pull the handle and it makes it tighter. That one works. My spring-loaded one wouldn't hold the wheel while I was adjusting toe. This one does. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So holding the wheel straight, verifying the wheel is straight, because looking at it from outside the car, you're not always sure. And different measuring methods, I've got down to where I'm pretty confident that I can get repeatable results every single time, finer than a millimeter, which for like the Porsche, and then converting the degrees to millimeters, the specs on the Miata are 0.7, 0.3 of a millimeter for some stuff for the toe and the total toe and whatnot. So being able to measure a millimeter and seeing it helps. All right, another alignment boondoggle.